First frost. Autumn has reached Alaska. All the leaves started falling off the trees. All the trees are starting to change color. It's beautiful out here. Just gorgeous. Had rain for the last couple of days. Today's the first day it's actually been clear. I'll tell you more about that coming up. Welcome to the next episode of Sean in Alaska. Hi, I'm Sean in Alaska. Haven't talked to you guys in a while, haven't done any videos, so I wanted to update you on what's going on with the cabin. As I said before, I'm building it cash, so there's going to be spurts of a whole bunch of stuff happening, there's going to be spurts of nothing happening, and we're kind of in that stage right now. I will tell you this, though, I did pick up something brand new. I think today, since the weather's kind of nice outside, I might go ahead and put it together. I got a brand new, beautiful Westinghouse generator, 7,500, 9,500 watt generator. Everything I read on it just said that it was, the cream of the crop. Nothing but good reviews on it. I'm really looking forward to it. It will be the electrical backup system for the house that is going to be based in solar. It'll also be very handy when I'm running power tools and trying to build the thing. We're kind of reaching an edge right now where the weather's going to become an issue. This morning it was 31 degrees out, which is kind of a good thing because Friday I picked up ham hock and beans, all the ingredients for it. And that's what this video is going to be. I'm just going to show you me making a pot of beans because I'm going to start putting more videos out even if I'm not doing stuff with the house and I'm doing other stuff, just so I can keep the channel active. So where I was alluding to was a couple of weeks ago, I ran to town. I ran to Home Depot and picked up some stuff, and I came back to the house, and I was going to run out and stake out the perimeter of the cabin. And that was the goal. Picked up some twine, picked up some stakes, and I was going to line everything out. And man, I got a cramp like nobody's business in my gut. And first thing I did was I got in the house and I Googled appendix to find out where it was at. It wasn't the appendix; it was on the other side. And the pain was just ridiculously intense. And I said, I'm not doing anything today. Well, that was Saturday. And by Monday morning, it was feeling a little bit better, but I still was like, man, there's something not right here. So I went down to the emergency room to have them check it out. And they let me go. That was Monday, a couple of weeks ago. And I stayed there till Thursday that week. 4 days. I don't even get sick. When I called in sick to work, my boss says, okay, let me know what's going on. I said, well, I'll see you when they let me out of the hospital. He was like, oh my God. Anyway, it turned out to be major, but not major. It's called diverticulitis. My mom's had it, other people I know have had it, but they kept me because there was a serious infection going on and they were kind of nervous that they might have to do surgery. Didn't have to, everything was good. I'm all healthy now. But as part of that, I had to change my diet because I just don't eat enough fiber in my diet. Now I do. So this will help the meal today, ham hock and beans. If you really want a good high fiber diet, beans. Kick some beans in there, you like it. Anyway, enough talk about that. Like I said, you're going to see more and more videos. I do create podcasts on occasion. I'll put a link to the podcast station below because I'm re-releasing all the podcasts I did from last year. I did one every 2 weeks, so there's 26 or 28 actually, because I did a couple for St. Patrick's Day and did a couple for Christmas. So if you want to listen to some free music, download some free music, you can do that as well. I can't play those on here because most of that stuff's copywritten and YouTube gets angry with that. But that's it. And we're going to make ham hock and beans today. It's going to be nice. It's going to be yummy. It's going to be meals for the next couple of days. Enjoy. See ya. All right, this is also a kind of a first video test for the new camera. I upgraded the Samsung S7, my trusty little S7 phone. I still have it. There it is. I'll go dual camera at one point. And I went ahead and bit the bullet and bought an S10, and the photos have just been awesome. Anyway, so let me tell you what's in the ham hock and beans that I make. So I start with 1 bag of small red beans. Right? I put them in this pot last night with 6 cups of water. Put them in to soak in the refrigerator. I just left them all night long in the refrigerator. Drained them all off this morning. To that, we're going to start everything off with 1 medium white onion diced up and about 8 ounces of bacon. I'm going to throw that in the trusty new pot that I have over there. And I'm going to start that to simmer and just kind of sweat those onions, start to get that flavor to go out. Then I'll put the beans in. I'll put in 6 cups of water. And to that, I will also have in these beauties. A couple of ham hocks here for you. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. As things progress along, for my thickener, tomato paste. But don't put that in towards the end. Don't put your tomatoes and stuff in until the end. It'll thicken it up. It'll make a nice sauce. But if you put the anything acidic in there too early, it will actually break down the beans. So I'm going to get all this started, and I will be right back. Got it simmering right now on kind of a low heat on propane. No oil in the pot. You don't need any because the bacon will give you all the fat that you need. So as it starts to simmer up here, like I said, I'm just going to basically, I don't want to cook the bacon. I want to use the bacon to extract some of the flavors from the onions before everything starts cooking. So let's dump those in there. Get over here and grab my trusty spatula. So basically I'm going to sweat these down now. For anybody out there who's thinking, hey, you should have probably chopped those onions up bigger, I did cut them up real small. In reality, with a dish like this that's going to cook for so long on the stove today, it's going to be a good 3 hour, 4 hour process simmered away on the stove. Those onions are mostly going to dissolve. Most of them will be gone when it's over. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to sweat these onions now, and then we're going to add these bad boys. Ham hock and beans, going to be good. Might have to make some biscuits to go with it. All right, not sure you can see it in here with the light. Let's see if I can tilt it up a little bit, give you a view. So when I say you're going to cook those onions till they're translucent, if you start to see, if you can get a view of that in there right now, they're just starting to get to the point where you can almost see through them. Onions are mostly water, so that's enough as far as heating it. And for flame, just so you know, very, very low flame. I've got a propane stove in here, so very, very low flame. I'm going to grab a ham hock here. Lay that bad boy in. Get another one. Lay that bad boy in. So here's a couple of big ham hocks, about 1 3/4 pounds, so almost 2 pounds of ham hocks. Most of that will cook off, and you'll pull the bone out when you're done. So to this, now here's a little trick. I live dry. I have no running water, so I have to buy a bunch of water in bottles usually when I'm doing any cooking. I do fill up storage containers for like just regular drinking water, that kind of stuff, or washing stuff. But this is a 16.9 ounce bottle of water. All you have to remember, if you don't have something to measure with, is that a pint is a pound the world around. So a pint is 2 cups. If this is calling for 6 cups, I'm going to need just under 3 of these, because these are actually 16.9 ounces. So I'm going to pour these in. I'm going to add the beans, and I'm going to pour these in, then we'll get back to you, and I'll show you what it looks like as it's getting ready to go. Alrighty, here's the lid. I just bought this set of pots. They're actually pretty freaking cool. I don't know if you can see what that says right there, if I can get out of the light. I'll pull up a handle one. A little bit easier to read it on the handle, I think. Anyway, it's going to be hard to read it on the handle too. They're called Green Life. So they're actually ceramic lined, and they're not Teflon lined, so they're all non-stick. And I bought a new set because the ones that I have in here were basically my camping stuff, and I just needed a decent set of pots and pans. So here's where we're at. Ham hocks, onions, bacon, beans, red beans, small red beans. To me, that makes all the difference in the world. I didn't add any spices. So how's this going to have any flavor? No salt, because the bacon and the ham hocks have more than enough salt. No pepper, none of that stuff. I'll add that towards the end. I want to get a taste for it first. But there will be pepper in there, probably white pepper, and a couple of more seasonings. I'll let you know when I put those in. But basically, I turned it up to medium now because I want to get that water warmed up. It's warming up pretty quick. And I want to get some steam rolling off of that. And then I'll turn it way back down to low again. And when I'm done with that, I'll put the lid on it. I'm just going to let this thing sit and cook all day. So if you want a really hearty meal, something that's going to be really, really decent, fill you up, great flavor, and you don't want to spend all day doing it, you could put this pot on, get it ready in the morning, just let it start cooking slow. Use a crock pot if you got it. I'm not really a crock pot kind of guy because I hate cleaning the things when I'm done with them. And you know, your house will smell awesome all day long, and you'll have a nice hearty meal when you're finished. Super high in fiber too. Like I said, I had to change my diet to a higher fiber diet, so this will help. Oh yeah, this will help. I'll bounce back in a little bit and show you when I do a couple of more of the additions coming on. All right, so I turned it up to medium just to get the heat to start kicking up. As you can tell, it's starting to now. Nice thing about this stove is that when I turn it all the way down to low, I mean to the final position where it'll go, that's the kind of flame I have. So this thing is warm enough now to just be able to cook on its own for quite a while. We'll put the lid on it. It's already starting to smell just so delicious in here. And basically, I'm going to grab a book and kick back and read and relax while I do laundry today. And my dinner is cooking itself all friggin' day long. There you go. We'll be back later. Let's see how we're doing here. What time we put this on at 9:30? 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. Yeah, we've been cooking for about 4 hours here now. So what I didn't show you was I did not, in fact, show you that I put the tomato paste in. Just 1 can. That's all it took to kind of thicken this up and give it that little bit more flavor. If you notice now, the ham hocks, probably about an hour ago, so about 3 hours in, I got in here and I got stirring stuff around. The ham hocks were pretty much falling off the bone, so I took that time to pull the bone off the, excuse me, the ham hock off the bone, pull the bones out, and then slowly pull the skin off the outside of the ham hocks, because you don't want that in there. You'll just chew on it. It'll be like chewing on leather. But look at that. It's looking pretty. It's got nice and pretty red color. I did put some white pepper in it, some black pepper in it. I'm a big fan of white pepper in any of these kind of sauces and soups. I just think the flavor is something else. Matter of fact, while we're sitting here talking about flavor, let us see, shall we? See if I need to add anything to this. Oh my gosh, that's good. Oh, that's good. Yummy, yummy. I'm going to let that cook some more. I'm going to thicken up some more, but that is pretty tasty, and I don't think I have to add anything else to it. Pretty simple dish to make. I do have this on the back burner now. I moved it down because that front burner, even at the lowest setting, was a little bit too low. So I'll show you what I got going on here for heat now. I mean, almost nothing. There's like almost no heat there. Matter of fact, I think I might just leave it sitting partially over on that side. I'm going to leave the lid of the pot off for a bit now, too. That's it. Pretty simple to make. Yum, yum, yum. All right. Ready, ready, ready. I cooked up some biscuits. Got my bowl set up. Got my ham hock and beans. Little chunk of hock there. I did end up sprinkling in a little bit of oregano and just a touch of garlic on the inside there. The garlic powder just to give it a little bit more depth and flavor. But oh my God, this just looks so yummy. Beans for days. That's it. I'm going to eat dinner. You guys have a great day. Hope you enjoyed the video. I'll try and do some more different stuff with food recipes, especially during the winter here. I'm going to kind of task myself to cook a lot more at home and to do a lot bigger meals so that I can do a lot of leftover stuff with it. That's it. I'm out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.